remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like this.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday on this Monday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is India.Arie Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, which is today, where pretty much we take a little break from the sneaker talk, which, to be honest, man, we've been getting drops, but nothing major, right? Okay, so tonight, we're going to be talking Music Monday. I know I didn't go live on Saturday, but that's because that was the 4th of July. And I was kicking it with the fam, and to be honest, man, when I say we just had the event, the whole schedule just packed up from starting from Friday all the way up until like pretty much the after 4th of July, man. So pretty much good times with the family. I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. Hope you celebrated, had some good eats and popped some fireworks, or however you like to celebrate. Or even if you don't, hopefully you just got time to just relax, man. That was my goal anyway, right? Okay. We're just going to dive right into the joint because I plan to be on the joint for like an hour. And then, yeah, I'm going to be sharing my screen here. Couple stories I'm going to cover here. I'm going to talk Cardi B. She says she's lost 3 endorsement deals last year over the online beefs. What does that tell you, right? Okay, and I'm going to dive a little deeper into this, but it's like, look, man, let's just keep it real here, right? You lost this because, to be honest, you got to move strategically. I'm all for defending and standing up for yourself, but at the same time, you need to make sure you think about your business first. Even though you got it, you can always, you know, it doesn't hurt to make more, you know, and I'm hoping this is something that comes with maturity, right? Okay, so we're going to be talking Cardi B, says she lost 3 endorsements. We're going to do an update with Durk first. I think I'm going to start with Cardi B first, and then I'm going to go into pretty much, which leads me right to this whole criticism that's been going on around online about Young Miami's song Spin That, which I'm going to keep it 100. I personally like the song, and it's catchy, and I even posted it in the sold out Discord. Shameless plug. The link should be pinned in the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're chopping up in the sold out Discord. So, pretty much, I did play that song Spin That, or I at least added it like the YouTube video. It's catchy. I always kind of looked at female music like that. You know, I understand where India.Arie is coming from as far as like the lyrics behind it and what it represents and what message it kind of comes across as. But however, man, let's just keep it 100, man. Female rap really hasn't been the same. You know, give or take, there are some female artists that really just go out there, but I think we can stem it all the way back to Lil' Kim. You know, arguably one of the biggest, like, well-known female hip-hop artists. You know what I mean? She started this type of wave, and it kind of just stuck there ever since then. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't get her flowers, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to give Lil' Kim her flowers. I mean, I can go back to listen to Queen Latifah, but Queen Latifah and Salt-N-Pepa, and you can insert other, you know, previous women in hip-hop / rap that came before Lil' Kim. They was rapping, but they wasn't talking dirty. You know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim was talking light compared to what they're talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim, I feel like, crawled so the rest of these female rappers can walk. Point blank period, no matter how you slice it and dice it, dog. Is it better and technology is better now? Sure. You know what I'm saying? But she's coming up. Also, Big is the one who kind of put her on, Biggie Small. So RIP to him as well. So, you know what I mean? And there's other female artists. I can go down there. I listen to all types of music and genre, and I listen to female rap. Not so much anymore because, to be honest, all of it does, and I see where India.Arie is coming from. All of it does kind of have this stigma behind it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the mood to listen to it, I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to sit up here and criticize it either, right? So we're going to be talking that, and then we have an update on Durk. Look like he's trying to make some moves over here, so we're going to be talking Lil Durk as well. Y'all know I've been keeping up with the case. It says pretty much Lil Durk files motion to severe new racketeering charges in the murder for hire case, right? Okay. Allegedly, hold live and stream is allegedly that apparently this was supposed to be the get back for the murder of King Von, right? I don't know personally. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying, he's innocent until proven guilty, right? I'm just gonna leave it right there. And then, of course, I know I've been posting stuff about Pooh Shiesty, but another update. Apparently the surveillance footage, like the kidnapping of the video, actually, I'm not even gonna say surveillance, right? We're running back. It's not surveillance footage at all because I don't think they have that. But allegedly, and we don't know if this is like an AI video or what, because with today's technology, man, a lot of this stuff, you just never know. I feel like if the prosecutors had this, they would have dropped that a long time ago. But anyway, apparently the video has surfaced of him and the guys actually robbing Gucci Mane and kidnapping him, this, that, and the third. If I can find a video, I'm going to see if I can play it. I believe they actually have it. His attorney, or previous attorney, has spoke out on it, so we're going to make sure we play that. But what I'm going to do is make sure I actually try my very best to find the video. I think they actually have it. The alleged footage is what I'm looking at, so I think we actually have it. Yeah, it's on X as always, so I'm gonna make sure I play it. I'm not gonna start it now, but I am gonna do Pooh Shiesty towards the end of the live. The video is only like 27 seconds long. Pause. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna start with Cardi B first, and then we'll roll into India.Arie, and then we'll go into Lil Durk, and then we'll close out with Mr. Pooh Shiesty, if that's okay with you guys. Let me test the chat, see what we got in the building. My bad again for not going live on Saturday, but we will be back live on Wednesday per usual schedule. A lot of stuff we need to talk about in the sneaker world. And of course, I'm planning to go live again on Saturday. So yeah, as y'all coming out, smash that like button. Let me know if audio and visuals is looking good. As always, right? We got the Dark Knight in the building. Says, yo, what up, Dark Knight? What up, homie? What up? We got Thomas Goldring Jr. in the building. Says, salutes to you, Jones. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate you guys for coming through and kicking it with the kid, man. These streams do go by quickly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. I see you, Divine, says Pooh don't look good in the video. In that video, I'm gonna say this, right? Allegedly, we don't know if this is the real video. It's something that's kind of dropped. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I would just hope deep down, right? I'm hoping that him and his homies was not that brave enough. I'm not even gonna use the word that first came to mind, but I just would hope they were not that brave enough to actually record it on their phones for proof. You know what I'm saying? But it comes with that stigma with drill rap. And that's why I wanted to save Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty for last, because I'm going to speak on a drill rap, right? Now, there's gangster rap, and then there's drill rap, right? Okay, what's the difference, right? To me, and this is just my definition, what I got from it. Drill rap, right, which, if I'm not mistaken, it kind of stemmed from Chicago, but a lot of places, New York talk drill rap, Memphis obviously, every area got drill rap, but I think it all started with Chief Keef. However, right, point blank that I'm trying to get at right here, the drill music is kind of one of those, you're borderline living your raps. You know what I'm saying? You making the music, but hey, you really, you're not just rapping about it and not living it. Now, to me, gangster rap, right? Gangster rap to me basically means you have, you're not really living it, but you've seen it, or you know somebody of, I'll put it like this, right? We can put gangster rap in the stigma of like maybe Meek Mill, even Plies, right? He used to talk super, raunchy on the mic, until we found out, little certain things that happened with him, right? Where they caught him up in the bathroom where somebody had pulled up on him on a music video shoot that Jamie Foxx had said, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Again, we seen him where Plies got body slammed off the stage, allegedly, right? I could pull all this up online if it's still available. But yeah, he used to be that guy to talk that, but apparently it was based off his brother. So that's where that gangster rap stigma comes from, where it's like, even Ice Cube, all the stuff he was rapped about, for the most part, he was basing off the stuff he's seen that go around in his neighborhood, which is okay. It still makes it authentic music. But drill rap, right? You're not just seeing this, you're living it. You know what I'm saying? You're living it. And, not saying any of this is true, but, with drill rap, you're supposed to, I'll say this, you have to do it before you can rap about it with drill music. When you do drill music, you're supposed to be like, okay, cool. Now, I'm not just rap. It's easy and flows because I'm just talking about literally what just happened, right? That's what I get from it. But like I said, where we at? Devon says, the young generation of today with facepalm, he says, on the video, Gucci didn't look scared at all. He probably didn't care because he already knew they wasn't about to do that. But again, it really, with him, they had his face blocked out too from what I seen, because I did see the video. I'm going to play it here tonight. I don't know. He didn't sound scared, but from the stuff we had reported, which we only seen 27 of the video, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently they said they had homie down on his knees and took his jury out, out of his own ears. So, I mean, to be honest, he didn't make a move, which I don't blame him. It's not worth it. But I don't think that's the real video, in my opinion, right? I don't know, but I have a feeling that's not the real video that's floating around online. Because with today's technology and AI, a lot of people are doing a lot of things. But it says, Divine Photo says, someone close to Pooh and Durk should have told them, do you want to rap or be in the streets, and rap should be the lane you stay in. This is what happens when you got too many yes men around you too, to keep it 100. Not saying these guys in general, but you got too many yes men around you, and if you're taking care of everybody financially, even if they are giving the game, you're not going to listen to it. Think about it. They could easily, somebody probably said something like, man, I cut you off financially or something, and I'm pretty sure, I'm just wording it nicely. Pretty sure it was delivered slightly different. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Devon says, I do get why they made a video is to prove Gucci Mane got them out of their contract. Yeah, I get what they were trying to do, but it wasn't done. It wasn't well thought out. You should have, at gunpoint before the cameras is rolling, you're like, you're going to say this and you're going to practice it right now. We're going to blow your freaking brains out. Again, allegedly. I'm not telling you what, I'm just saying you don't do it after you don't, what I'm saying? At this point, you don't took him of everything. He don't care. But yeah, and I get you, Devon. You said it's not AI. Me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if it is AI. Keep it 100. A lot of AI stuff is going around. You know what I'm saying? Again, not trying to take up for anybody. I just hope they're not, I just hope they wouldn't put, why would you want evidence? I get why their reasoning of why they may want evidence, but at the same time, dog, you're on probation. You've already been violating it allegedly. Do you really want something like this where you got to go down the road a little bit longer? You know what I'm saying? But real quick, let's see. The Dark Knight says the same thing about the Ja Morant. When you make your millions of dollars, but you want to be in the streets. Yeah, I know. I remember he was doing the videos and, getting caught up, and they caught him in the script club. He listened to NBA Youngboy, and I get it. This new drill rap wave, and I ain't gonna say new, but this drill rap wave, it does easily can influence and motivate people, in my opinion, too. But you, like Ja Morant, you good. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying too with this one, Dark Knight. It's like, dog, you getting millions. Like, easily. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go out there and ball. And to be honest, not saying you don't have to be good, but I'm like, dog, you good enough where you could still be in the NBA, even if you don't win a ring or, get a championship, you still gonna be eating. You one of the top players. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you got to separate from the two. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, but I will say, to be fair, after that last one where I think they caught the gun on camera, like when him and his homies was in the car, and I think that strip club video joint that went out, after that, I think they gave him a serious talking to, and he's been keeping a low profile ever since then. He may not like how he has to move in the NBA, but NBA tries to keep a clean image for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And that's just come with the game. And to be honest, you might as well keep a clean image and get your millions. And then when you get out, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever you complete your contract, or if you decide not to do that. But I mean, you might as well ride it till the wheels fall off, in my opinion. But let me share my screen here. We're going to get started with the Cardi B story, and then we'll move on to India.Arie talking about the Spin That song with Young Miami, which, she was allegedly dating Diddy. But now she got back into music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to knock it. So I'm going to share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. You guys should be seeing my screen up here. So Says Cardi B says she's lost 3 endorsement deals last year over online beefs. This is my thing. Wake up. Then you should be, hey, do your concerts, do your pop-out shows, and do your thing. You don't have to engage with people. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you're one of the top, and I hate to say this, right? But she's one of the top, and I'm not trying to diss her, but Cardi B is one of the top female hip-hop artists of today's time, you know? She was one of those people, I remember watching her from Love and Hip Hop. Don't ask me why I used to watch this show or nothing like that, but I remember when she was on Love and Hip Hop, she didn't have her mouth fixing or nothing. She just had the body right, you know what I'm saying? But she was a work in progress. But it says, while she hasn't named anyone, Cardi B is in a high-profile internet beef with Nicki Minaj, which I think they keep a low profile about it. And to be honest, I think it's cool if they was to just keep it with music competition, in my opinion. But it says Cardi B took to X Spaces and revealed that she's lost over multi-endorsement deals last year, aiming at her feud with Nicki Minaj. Did she say Nicki Minaj's name though? And we'll see if we can play this too. It says in the space session, Cardi went on a 30-minute explosive Latin rant. The rapper didn't mention a specific target. See, that's my thing. See, they're throwing the Nicki Minaj name out there, but she didn't say that. Instead, issuing a blanket warning to anyone who wants smoke. Says, you bitchers, saying that rightly for YouTube, because, you know, they come at us hard, pause, about us speaking a certain way on here. So I'm going to make sure I clarify that. Says, you bees are not going to keep mentioning my effing name to get y'all some effing clout. She said, don't come to my DM like, is you talking about me? Yes, bitch, I am talking about you. Okay, Cardi, time out, bro. You ain't even got to entertain. This is my thing. She's doing stuff. You don't got to entertain this. You know what I'm saying? You bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. You're one of the top. So we're going to play a little snippet of this real quick. Hopefully it's not too long. If it is, I won't play the whole thing. But let me see real quick. This is from Spaces off of Twitter, a.k.a. X.
Little to me that I feel like, why am I going to give this bitch?
Yeah, so this is 30 minutes long. So I'll play just a quick little 1 to 2 minute part of this because I don't want to play too much. But yeah, apparently she went to Spaces and then she's already talking reckless off here already. You know what I'm saying?
Or this person attention today. Why? But sometimes I kind of got to give y'all attention because it's just like,
no, you don't have to give nobody attention, dog. You don't have to give nobody, and that's her problem right there. No, you don't have to give nobody attention, especially on your level. I'm not saying she's above anybody or better than anybody, but dog, look, you losing money. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 endorsement deals could have been worth easily millions. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Why even put yourself in that space when you don't have to? Right?
don't ever. I want any of you bitches to know you can never bully a bitch like me. I never been bullied.
It don't mean you're getting bullied, right? And that's another thing. It takes maturity and over time. I mean, Cardi B is old enough to should be able to notice the difference where it's like, dog, that's what they want. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? You're entertaining it, and that's what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, this is why celebs aren't supposed to be role models. Says, it's just like Ice Spice sitting at McDonald's when she could DoorDash it. I get it, but sometimes some people like to eat in person. I mean, they're human too. My thing is this, though. You got to keep in mind who you are. You know what I'm saying, too? You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice ain't dropped a song in a minute, or at least one that's really went viral in a minute. But at the same time, when people like me, right? I've seen several celebrities here in the DMV. Honestly, worst case scenario, I kind of acknowledge them. Like, I know that I know of you, and keep it moving. Because, like I said, I seen Matt Barnes, you know what I'm saying? People were going crazy. Like, I just looked and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I gave him a little head nod. He said, what up? You know, and I kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that serious to me. Hell, because I was hungry and wanted to eat my own damn food too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Devon says, she's been in the media for years and still respond to commenters. Yeah, that's the thing. She don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I got to give Jay-Z credit here, right? When people come at him, he responds musically and keeps it moving, you know, even if it takes years. You know what I'm saying? He don't get up on the social media and go a rant for like over 30 minutes like she's doing, right? You know what I'm saying? We got the proof in the pudding right here on the screen. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Dark Knight says, hip-hop is wild. You never hear Waylon Jennings or Clint Black beefing in country music, or Blake Shelton or Sam Hunt. Hip hop is the only music genre that promotes violence and beef. And that's what comes with the game, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that way for years. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like, if we think about it, I'm going to tell my age here a little bit, right? Not that I'm an old man, but I remember hip hop beef is so common and so well known that whenever DVDs was around, I remember we had the beef series. There was like a beef 1, beef 2, beef 3. Hell, I think it went all the way up to beef 4, where basically they showed, before we had the internet was there, but it wasn't like on the present of where everything is pretty much all digital on the internet now. But hip hop beef has been around forever. You know what I'm saying? We can go all the way back from Tupac and Big. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to KRS-One. He's had beef. You know what I'm saying? These guys have had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a thing. We can go back to LL Cool J and what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. But he had did that second round knockout joint. I like the song actually personally. Cannabis, that's his name. Cannabis. Yeah, it's been a thing. It's just, to me, I look at it like this. It's just a part of hip hop. You know, but I get what you're saying. Other genres, you know, everybody make music and stay out the way. You know, it's me. I feel like it's a borderline little bit of an ego thing too. In hip hop, Devon says Jay-Z gets called out for years and he responds when the time is right. Yeah, he makes sure he responds when he's making money. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm gonna do this, getting paid, and you know, I'll give y'all a few bars here and there. You know what I'm saying? Devon says Nas didn't even give Jim Jones a dog. You're right, Divine, but wrong. Not a good example. And let me clarify this. Great example, actually, but Jim, dog, respectively, you know, and I know, and the whole world knows. Yeah, if anything, Nas would have lost that one mainly because, dog, you don't have nothing to prove. We know for a fact that Jim can't out rap you. You got way more hits than Jim Jones, and respectively, you know what I'm saying? No, he's not done the numbers that Nas has done. You know what I'm saying? That was just literally a gimmick that, you know, Nas didn't bite the hook. And why would he? You know what I'm saying? Nas beef with people like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Nas beef was on his level. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I think Nas is better than Jay-Z. But to be honest, you know, we can have that debate all day for another time, respectively. But yeah, Jim Jones, I'm sorry, dog. While he do have some quote unquote songs, I mean, your biggest hit is Ballin'. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that, but at the same time, I can't name another Jim Jones song. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. And I know he's got others. Dark Knight says, you got a multimillionaire talking smack to somebody who's maybe got a couple of thousand. I'm talking about Nas and Jim Jones. That's laughable. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Respectively. Nas doing music now because he wants to. You know what I'm saying? He's working and making the music he wants to make. He don't have to put out an album if he don't want to. Nas got multi-million-dollar deals across. He just did the casino deal not too long ago, you know, in New York. You know what I mean? Him and Jay are just doing business moves right now. They make music when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Versus Jim Jones, like, dog, you're podcasting now. You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, because, I mean, hey, I'm up here doing it too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody saying, like, good in the booth and rip one. You know what I'm saying? All the songs I've heard him with, they're not that great. You know what I'm saying? I'll play a little bit more of this Cardi stuff, and then I'll read through the rest of the article. Then we'll transition on to India.Arie and pretty much the beef with Young Miami, which I get it. So we'll play just a little bit more snippet of this real quick. Let me see.
Bully my whole fucking life. You can never pick on me. You can never fuck with me. You can never front on me. You can never nothing. I know sometimes y'all need attention, so y'all need to fucking mention me. But don't ever fucking think that you could hee hee ha ha and kiki gaga blah blah blah.
My thing is, and I'm going to stop her right there because she's doing too much. This is my thing. Cardi, you got how many kids? You got how many shows booked up? Look what you're doing. You complain. It's the thing. You going online saying you lost multiple endorsement deals last year, and now look what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Do you think this is gonna help you? Right? Question mark. You know? Do you think it's gonna help you? Short answer, no. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth the headache. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. It says, Cardi continued inviting whoever she was referring to fly to New York City and confront her face to face. You know that's not going to happen, so stop wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting your time. I've never been a BITCH and that's been picked on, she claimed. I've never been a BITCH that's been bullied on, and I've never been a BITCH that declined no smoke. Maybe you should. Maybe you should take more business wise. And, you know, I get it. You want to be yourself, but not necessary. The rapper revealed her unwillingness to back down even impacted potential partnerships. She says, no lie, last year when I went off, I lost about 3 deals, Cardi admitted. I lost about 3 deals when I was bugging out and violating and getting BITCH's effing business. Says even though it cost her dearly, Cardi reflected on her history to showcase her bravery when she gets involved in confrontations. I used to really beef with BITCHs that were really like that, she said. I said I had to go to school, go to the train station, knowing that there's a BITCH that I'm beefing with, who almost likely has a razor up her ass. So you BITCHs don't scare nothing. We get it, but I mean, you don't have you making all these threats. And I'm gonna say this, right? For a person who talks like this all the time, you're not gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do something, but you know what I'm saying? If the ones who don't never talk about it, and then you see them and they just handle business on site, that's the person you want to look out for, right? Dark Knight says she's going to lose more endorsement deals by going on Twitter rant. This is what I'm talking about. The nonsense in hip hop. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. It's like, why even come on here and do this? Says, though she didn't name Minaj in her rant, Cardi was most likely referring to her ongoing feud with the rapper, which escalated last year after the release of Am I the Drummer? Minaj posted about a $4.99 discount on the Cardi B album, leading to the trade of insults back and forth on X. Cardi attacked Minaj need to compare herself to other rappers who came after her. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that you started around your time, wrote Cardi. I was in high school when you came out. What the F is you comparing yourself to me for? I mean, to be honest, it's kind of one of those you do gotta aim at the top dog. And ironically, in female hip hop, Cardi B is, you know, one of those top contenders. You know what I'm saying? After Minaj continued to bring up Cardi's pregnancy, the latter climbed back in the allegations that the former was going to die differently by maternity doctors because she couldn't have children. When children got brought into the picture, Cardi and Minaj back and forth got worse. Minaj called culture ugly, with Cardi accused Minaj's son of being non-verbal. Soon after, Minaj apologized to Culture for her comments, which prompted Cardi to tell the rapper to pretty much keep my children's names out your mouth, which I agree. That was a low blow shot. Do not. I repeat, man. I don't believe I'm speaking on people churn. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, I also don't speak on people relationships either. You know what I'm saying? I don't cover the relationship drama. I don't that's personal to me. You know what I'm saying? I keep it all the way with just hip hop in general. But yeah, speaking on somebody's kid, especially you don't even know them like that, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody speaking on your kids, because you, as a parent, you're going to have to defend them. You're supposed to. So let's transition on to India.Arie criticizes the mass acceptance of Young Miami song Spin That, right? AKA Carisha Please, which I know the show is no longer being aired. But hey, this is the chick that was dating Diddy, but it says the R&B and soul vocalist urged listeners to make wise choices about the music they consume. This is my thing. I get it. But it comes with hip hop too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like that I'm out here hating, but this is the comment right here we seen right here. I'm gonna read this. This is my thing, dog. You gotta accept all forms. It would be nice if we could accept all forms of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta have this. Like, Spin That. While the song, I get it, is about pretty much scamming people, this and the third. It's catchy. It's gonna, be the summer song in my opinion, and most likely, may even for years to come, she's gonna have a hit that she can always perform. But will it be that super top-notch greatest of all time song? No, but it will be a song that we will remember. I got to give Young Miami credit, you know what I'm saying? As a person who just literally fell back and just became a girlfriend and did her own talk show, when she got back in the music, she did her thing. and I respect it. And sometimes you got to know how to keep your comments to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like it or you don't feel some type of way about it, you know what I'm saying? You can't. I get where her intentions was, right? It's like, okay, cool. This is not the influence we want to have, which music is heavily influenced, but at the same time, we could take this all the way back to NWA, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's been across the board. Young Miami song really wasn't that dirty compared to songs we've heard before. Remember the female rapper Kaya who did that My Neck, My Back song? You know what I'm saying? Pause. But he's like, my neck, my back. Like, literally, that was crazy for my time because I grew up listening to that. And it was really, 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 really out there. But it was catchy. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at what Lil' Kim did, you know what I'm saying? She's paved the way. And a lot of these every last one of these female artists, to be honest, Young Miami's song is very slight compared to what a lot of these females rap about, which is similar stories, but they get a little bit more dirty if you catch my drift. Man with the Kicks in the building. What up, Manny? Says, what's Gucci sold out family? What up, Manny? But yeah, it says, the R&B soul musician India.Arie slammed Young Miami's viral hit Spin That as a negative influence on listeners. And I mean, no. Too soon. You know what I'm saying? The 4-time Grammy winner, known for the empowerment anthems like Video and I Am Not My Hair, weighed in Tuesday after the threads under the shared that her discussed with the song, which climbed up the Billboard Hot 100 this week to number 25. Says, I'm calling a boycott on Young Miami's song Spin That. Read the post. I believe it's degrading to our culture. Come on, man. You sound like you hate him. Because think about this, right? Cool. We can run it back. You know what I'm saying? I took it back all the way to Kaya, who did a song like that. But we can bring it back into the, 2020 situation, right? When the whole thing happened with Tory Lanez, right? And Meg Thee Stallion, allegedly, right? What happened? Cardi B and who else? Meg Thee Stallion dropped that song. What was that joint? WAP. And we already knows what that stands for. You know what I'm saying? And let me clarify this. It was called WAP, but they were singing the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, think about it. It's like, it's some in this house. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. Come on, dog. This is, like I said, Young Miami stuff is light compared to what Cardi B them were doing. Devon says it's not a hater comment. It's borderline hating a little bit, Divine. It's borderline hating a little bit. It's real, but it's borderline hating. You know what I'm saying? It says, think about this. If you make a song talk about scamming and stealing, that's something that the youth shouldn't consume. I agree, but at the same time, I am for freedom of speech, and at the same time, I don't know. You got to realize that we still have to have lanes of music like this. Because if every music was like, and no disrespect, because Nas is one of my favorite rappers, but if every song you made is super serious and just straight, like, you know, education, this, and the third, you got to have those party songs and those summer hit songs too. And that's why I feel like Young Miami falls into play with this joint, right? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's room for this one. You know what I'm saying? Mine says, plus a woman flex stealing listeners to Young Miami song. Yeah, I saw that, but at the same time, just because that person don't, and I saw that video too, I know exactly what you're talking about, right? The chick who stole the purse, this and the third, right? Allegedly. This is my thing. If you don't got the willpower to separate, like, hey, this is obviously entertainment versus real life, that ain't on Young Miami. You know what I'm saying? Dark Knight says, the only problem is with those particular songs, it's just how it influences young minds, and half the time they don't even understand what's going on whenever they're repeating the song. This is true. Some of them don't even know what it's about. You know, some of the stuff I listened to when I was a kid, I didn't know what the hell I was rapping back until I got older. I'm like, oh, and I still like the song. But you got to be able to control your what's real and what's not, and that's what's got to be on there too, I feel like. But again, I feel like there's a lane for songs like Spin That. You know what I'm saying? I like the song personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling a boycott on Young Miami's song Spin That. Read the post. I believe it's degrading to our culture. And the potential song of the summer, Young Miami shouts out scammers and boosters, a person who resells stolen items, and calls out money makers to spin that ish. So pretty much, India.Arie, what she said, it says, I'm calling for a boycott, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Miss MJ Tia, once somebody posted, they said, I'm calling a boycott for Young Miami's song, Spin That. I believe it's degrading to our culture. At the same time, we have to take it seriously that the power of music has out here on our perception and the values and it reinforces. This can't be the song of the summer. I think, if anything, y'all are just making it worse, right? Now you're drawing more attention from the people who haven't heard it, in my opinion. It says, I spent my entire adult life, and this is India.Arie says, caring way too much because I finally learned that not everybody cares with a capital C and explains it to them, not gonna make them care. Exactly. You can do it. If anything, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get backlash off of this one. Everything you listen to, see, or eat is going to influence you, so make wise choices. I mean, it's okay for her to give advices, but she didn't have to really do that. Now, I'm not going to play this song because I already know that just screams copyright right here. So I'm not going to play this. But this is the Spin That Young Miami joint. Like I said, it's catchy to me. But at the same time, I get where they're coming from with that one. So that's the update on that. And I think young India.Arie actually doubled down on this joint, right? She says the music executive's criticism makes wise choices, y'all. So pretty much same thing. And I get it. How old is, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I was going to say how old is India.Arie, but I'm not going to do that because you don't really supposed to reveal the woman's age because I feel like that was a thought as disrespect. Sorry, won't go down there. But clearly she came before Young Miami, and I feel like they're just totally different genres too, you know? That's the wave that Young Miami them are on. You know what I'm saying? It come with the game. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you got to come at a lot of female artists. Like the likes of Cardi B, you got to come at the likes of Lil Kim, you got to come at the likes of, Lotto. You know what I'm saying? All these chicks talk like that. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. Doja Cat, you know what I'm saying? We can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Where we at? Let me hit the chat. Says, let's see, where we at? When they're repeating the song. It says, Devon says, India.Arie isn't saying to boycott her, but she's saying to the message behind it is not it. I agree. I mean, I get it. She's saying to boycott the song, not Young Miami herself. The media tried to twist the message. I get it. But that's still how Young Miami is trying to eat. So, I mean, yeah, boycotting a song is kind of still the same thing because it's her song. You know what I'm saying? I get that one. Dark Knight says, I love boosters to get $1,000 leather jacket and only spend $200. Hey, how should I word this? I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Let's just say I don't necessarily agree with it, but certain areas where I pulled up and the person has pulled up with literally everything from the next door store, and I'm just like, wow. And they selling it, hey, and they sad part is now they take Cash App, everything. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I'll just leave it right there. I don't want to go into details because if I do, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. But yeah, and I will say this, they sell out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. So yeah, the boosters really be getting it out here. You know what I'm saying? But they're also risking that when they get caught, they're gonna sit down and do some time. But I get it. Till they get caught, I guess they're gonna keep doing it. Let's see where we at real quick. Divine Photo says, I just don't like Trick Daddy's response to India.Arie. He's just an old head trying to be a young N-word. Yeah. I get it. To be honest, he should have just kept his mouth closed. I get he's trying to support Young Miami. But my thing is this, Young Miami has her own voice and her own mouth. Pause. She can speak for herself. Trick Daddy, let the ladies do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He's fucking with the song. He likes it. And of course, with them being from Florida, you know what I'm saying? I get it. He wants to speak up. But Trick Daddy, sometimes, dog, wrong messenger, in my opinion. Right message, wrong messenger. So let's transition on to Durk real quick, and then we'll go to Pooh Shiesty for the last part of this. It says, Lil Durk files motion to sever the new racketeering charges in the murder for hire case. Durk wants to separate out his new charges from his old ones. So this was posted, when was this joint? Looks like, where my mouse at real quick. This was posted June 30th, so pretty much last week. It says Lil Durk is determined that the new batch of federal charges against him should not be a part of his upcoming trial and his fight to make sure they're not. Last Friday, June 26th, the rapper legal team filed a motion to sever counts in the latest indictment against him, or Alternatively, to throw out the newest indictment entirely, Durk is accused by prosecutors of organizing a murder for hire plot aimed at his rap rival Quando Rondo that ended in the death of Quando's cousin, right? Okay, says the latest version of the charges against Durk, the third since his October 2024 arrest, was filed on June 3rd. It added racketeering counts, and it resulted in brought in previously uncharged conduct, including acts of violence. Durk's motion to separate the new counts are reenacted versions of which was made public on Tuesday, June 30th, lays out his reasoning. His attorney argued that if the racketeering counts are not separated out from his pending trial, there's so much new evidence associated with them that his team will be forced to delay the trial, which is set to begin August 20th, that they said would violate the client's right to a speedy trial. So he's got the best attorneys I feel like money can buy, to be fair, right? Let's see. The Dark Knight says, a man should never hop into a woman's beef for business. Trick Daddy, lame for that. Yeah, beef. This is my thing. It's one thing if they was together, I may would give them a pass, but even still, like when I like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I like some previous relationships where the person I was talking to, they had beef, like girl beef. I just listen, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't say nothing. I wasn't about to go in there. I'm like, if anything, I just like kept my man stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing too much. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? But I would never run online and do all that. But it says, because the last minute action of the VICR, the Violent Crimes and Aid Racketeering counts, imperils Mr. Banks' continuously guarantee the right to a speedy trial, this court should never severe those counts from the Los Angeles counts and allow him to prompt the trial he was consistently demanding. The motion reads, the government's delay is bringing in additional charges and producing evidence in support of those, right? Okay, let me see if I can actually stop this right here, because I know how YouTube get, even though I think this is like just them talking, but I don't really want to get that started. But it says the Los Angeles counts and allow him to prompt to a constantly demanded. The motion reads, the government delayed is bringing additional charges and producing evidence in support of those charges and is unjustifiable, and any other further continuance would be the government's sole creation and would warrant dismissal of the third suspending indictment. So that's another thing too. I'm pretty sure they're going to do their very best to try to fight to get this joint dismissed. Right now, I think Durk, they're not even probably thinking about bail right now, you know, unless it gets delayed again. But says Durk's legal team says that the government had access to most, if not all, of the evidence supporting the VICR counts months ago, and questions why, if it was the case, the new indictment was filed in the early June, meaning the evidence related to it is handed over to the defense as recently as June 23rd. The defense is now in a position where it has to review, digest, investigate, and be prepared to reboot the pretty much terabytes of the data, which terabytes is just how much space it takes up. So this is not like a small new evidence. It's a lot of new evidence that they bring to the table, right? So that's what they're saying. They want to be able to double check this, make sure they represent their client in the best way they can. You know what I mean? And I understand that, and I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much we're gonna keep going right here, where we are real quick. And he says, defense is now in a position, we read that part. Let's see. He says, the defense is now in a position where it has to review, digest, we read that part, and is unobtainable in the motion it reads. Says Durk's team has requested a hearing date of July 27 to argue their motion in front of the case judge, Michael Fitzgerald. So again, they're letting him know right here, hey man, this is a lot of evidence. And, you know, clearly this would need to be delayed again, and I don't think they want to delay it no more, and it'll take away from his right to a speedy trial, which I see that. Not trying to pick a side here, but I see where his attorneys is going with this. With the superseding indictment with the new racketeering charges was announced that the bringing of June, Durk's attorneys issued a statement slamming it. Says the indictment is lipstick on a pig. Lawyers for the Deep Thoughts artist said in the statement shared with Complex on June 4th, nearly 2 years ago. Federal prosecutors have desperately tried to fend off the challenges that very weak case. Now, just 2 months before trial, a trial that Durk Banks has demanded even every turn, they pulled this pathetic pivot, recycling old allegations into a scrambling prosecutor's backup plan, alleged racketeering, and as many unrelated false claims as possible. Durk's lawyers continue, this is not a sign of strength, it is an acknowledgement of weakness. The fact remains Durk Banks is innocent no matter how many indictments they want to throw at him. Complex has reached out to Durk's legal team about the new motion, but they had no comment. Of course, they're not going to speak on this, and I can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to go through the motion. You know what I'm saying? So again, that was an update on Durk. Now let's go over Mr. Pooh Shiesty real quick for like the last 5-10 minutes real quick. Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane's kidnapping case alleged video of the indictment surfaced, right? Who committed the dumbest crime, Durk or Pooh? Neither one of them, Manny, because neither one of them have been found guilty yet. So nobody. Short answer, allegedly. Yeah, nice try, Manny. No, that's Divine. My bad, Divine. My bad. I thought it was Betty, but Divine. So short answer. Nobody, because nobody's been found guilty yet, big dog. Says, who committed the dumbest crime, Durk or Pooh? Nobody, Devon. Neither one of them. Until they're proven guilty, we can't throw it on them just yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Unsealed court documents include screenshots from the surveillance that appear to show Shiesty, his father, and co-defendants during the alleged January 10th incident, right? And it says, newly unsealed federal court findings paint the detailed picture of what prosecutors called a planned armed robbery inside a Dallas recording studio, with Pooh Shiesty alleged forcing Gucci Mane to sign a contract releasing him from 1017 Records. Meanwhile, alleged footage of the incident has surfaced on social media with the screenshots of what appear to be the same video also included in the latest court documents. So let me play the video real quick. I did go ahead and pull this up on X real quick. So let me see if I can play this. Fair use real quick. My bad, Divine, for calling you Manny. My bad. But let me play this real quick from the beginning. Let's see real quick. It's supposedly Gucci Mane and them being robbed, right? Let's see.
Shit, oh, shit. You dropped
fair use, by the way.
Bro, let them know it's a done deal. Bro, it's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me,
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do? You drop.
You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
You signed the paper.
I signed the paper. It's done.
Shit, oh, shit.
I don't know. It don't sound like Gucci Mane's voice, though, to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Devon said it's all good. Appreciate that, big dog. Me, I don't know. I'm not saying this is not the right video or it's not the real video, but Gucci don't sound like himself. But then again, to be fair, I mean, you got weapons pointed at you. You're probably not going to sound like yourself either. Play it one more time just for good measure.
It's a done deal. Bro, it's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me,
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro, we just did that. That's done.
What you do?
You dropped. You said you want to be dropped. You dropped.
You signed the paper.
I signed the paper. It's done.
Shit, oh, shit.
I can see this where if this is real, I can see why they may want to use this. Like, okay, cool. He said it himself, this, that, and the third. Little suspect, though, I don't know. Again, trying to be nice. Devon says he's under distress. I get it. If this is a real video, it's not looking good for Mr. Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Says this surfaced on social media with screenshots of what the rapper to be the same video also included in the latest court documents. It says on June 24th, U.S. Attorney Ryan Raybound filed a 25-page motion opposing Shiesty's latest bail request, which was denied. He argued the rapper poses a flight risk and is in danger of the community. The filing, as mentioned above, includes several screenshots taken from a video that is believed to be from the January 10th confrontation. Shiesty-born Latrell Williams Jr. faces several federal robbery and kidnapping charges alongside his father, Latrell Darnell Williams Sr., and 7 co-defendants, including rapper Big 30, born Rodney Wright Jr., and the document where the Gucci Mane is referred to as RD, short for Roderick Davis. Williams Sr. is shown holding a document believed to be the contract while standing beside the Alabama-born rapper. It says, according to the filing, the contract had a series of demands, including to immediately termination of Shiesty's deal with 1017 Records, the release of all contractual obligations, full ownership of his masters and intellectual property, and the transfer of 1017's approval rights with the Atlantic Records directly to Shiesty as his sole directions. Let's see, yeah, so prosecutors claim that the contract was printed hours before the robbery took place. Now, this is, I think, the previous attorney that represent Pooh Shiesty, I think, but don't quote me on this, so we're going to play this video too. Fair use, by the way. Let's see this one right here that's floating around.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas.
So I mean, he's speaking. This is kind of like ironically and stuff. And to be honest, with again leak like this actually could work in Pooh's favor. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed to. Stuff like this is supposed to stay in the court system. You know what I mean?
On evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract.
Yeah, so again, I don't think, I mean, to be honest, it does look like kidnapping. If this is a real video, it does look like it's some form of like kidnapping to me. I'm no attorney though, you know what I'm saying? And I'm no attorney here.
Which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't.
I see you, Divine, says a lawyer is trying to save face. I mean, yeah, the video, keep it on, it don't look good though. Allegedly, you know, I don't know if this is the real deal Holyfield, but it don't look good.
Come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with the cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number three of my number one.
Keep in mind, he's an attorney, so he's used to talking like, you know, easy trying to throw you off from what you just saw, right? And I see where he's already going with this, right? Devon says he's going to eat up Pooh's money until Pooh runs out, and then the lawyer says there's nothing I can do. True, but you still have to agree to let him off. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a person who had multiple attorneys, you still have to sign off and say that you agree with it. If not, you guys have to come to some form of agreement before you just drop them. You know what I'm saying?
1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again,
but somebody in the video did have a weapon from what we see, but Pooh didn't have. It didn't show Pooh having a gun.
They said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal case, even though I don't think federal has jurisdiction over it. The important.
Yeah, so I don't know. The video I think is a little shady, but I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Devon says still not a good look. This is why YNs need to stay off of social. Exactly, dog. I agree. Stay off social media. And to be honest, that's why y'all don't see me on there a lot, because I ain't done nothing on this level, but I used to be the guy that used to run the social media for everything. You know what I'm saying? I stopped that a long time ago because of a lot of things that come back to bit me and you know what.
Important things are the things that are missing from that video. It looks like the alleged victims still have their jewelry on in that video. So there's a lot of things going on in that video that people really need to take a very hard look at. And when people say, oh, this guy's cooked, that guy's cooked, they're just not lawyers. They don't know how to look at videos and how to look at the evidence.
I'll give them that one. Attorneys in the legal system will look at it slightly different. I'll read the last little part of this article, then we'll wrap things up here. Devon says, whoever held that camera did a horrible job. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. So that was weird. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely weird. You know, let me go ahead and make sure this. I saw the chat said it disconnected, but we back, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it says, whoever held that camera did a horrible job. Chat, Vanessa, please wait while we try to reconnect you. Successfully reconnected. But yeah, that was weird. I would hope that they wasn't, that video was not a good look. I hope that is not real, but you know, we shall see. It says, prosecutors also alleged that after obtaining the document, Shiesty wanted to recorded proof that the contract would be adhered to, and unsatisfied with merely obtaining the written release contract, William Jr. announced that he wanted to film RD, which is Rickett Davis, you know what I'm saying, aka Gucci Man, and Wright Jr., Big 30 recorded Roderick Davis. It's Roderick, my bad, it's Roderick. Gucci Man is Roderick. You know what I'm saying? On his cell phone, stating that Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. That's the following reads. Beyond the video, prosecutors cited that text message victims' impact statements are prior beyond the violations of his opposition to Shi's release. A victim who was security and survived the robbery wrote directly to the judge asking that Shiesty remain in jail after the fear of his family's life. Prosecutors contended that no condition of the release can protect the community or witness against Williams Jr. from the danger he poses. Shiesty remains in custody. Big 30 has been released on bond. Prosecutors also claim that Shiesty and his co-defendant robbed Gucci Mane of $450,000 in personal property during the incident. This is my thing. Okay, so personal property. So the jewelry that he was wearing, right? So looks like the chat is trying to disconnect a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here in just like the last few minutes anyway. But yeah, this last little part. So they said they robbed him of $450,000 in personal property during the incident, including a wedding band, watch, a pair of earrings, and cash. If convicted of all charges, Shiesty faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. Trial is scheduled to begin, scheduled for February 17, 2027. So what a way to put it all on the line, Mr. Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? I hope none of this is true. I'm going to put myself back up on the main screen, the main thing right here. But yeah, I hope none of this is true, but it's really not looking good for the kid, man. It's not looking good. It says, you can't sign a contract, then crash out. Exactly. This is my thing. You would have been better off, and I'm going to wrap it up here after this, right? Pooh Shiesty would have been better off just trying to, A, see what it takes to buy himself out of the contract and learn from it, or B, hell, complete the contract and keep it moving. Or C, talk to that man, and yeah, you can buy your way out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be cheap, but yeah. Or just sit back and don't drop. But I know with drill music, right, to be fair, it's not a timeless, in my opinion, not all drill music is going to be timeless. So he's working against the clock, but now you're slowing up your process too, you know? So I see that. But let me go and wrap things up for tonight. I got myself back on the main screen, been on this joint for like an hour and 9 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Tonight we pretty much covered just finished covering the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane video that surfaced. Looks like, you know, not looking good for Mr. Shiesty if the video is indeed real, right? India.Arie, she pretty much spoke on how she felt about Young Miami spin that song. But at the same time, I'm all here for, I see both parts, even though I don't think Young Miami has said anything. I seen Trick Daddy say something, but India.Arie, I see where she's coming from, but at the same time, y'all make totally two different genres of music. And, you know, to be honest, this type of music has been around for years. Don't make it right, but, you know, take a shot at who probably originated it, right? And the rabbit hole goes deep. We also did an update on Durk. Looked like his legal team is trying to get the new evidence that's been brought against him thrown out. So, hopefully that, Durk is in a murder for hire case. And Cardi B, which we started the live off with, pretty much is saying she lost 3 endorsement deals over like last year over beef. Well, this is my thing. Short answer, dog. Simple. Don't beef. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to respond to people that call your name out. Point blank, period. In my opinion. But other than that, man, been on this joint for an hour and 11 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Y'all definitely smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, my name is India.Arie Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls. Y'all know this is Music Monday. I'll be back live again on Wednesday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, smash that like button, sub up, and sign up for that Sold Out Discord. It is free to sign up. But of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. Pretty much, if I do not get the content on time, we're most likely already chopping it over up in there, right? Okay. Yeah. My name is India.Arie Jones, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.